Hello there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery putting together another zero tolerance video. We've got a number of sink-fitch designs here, all based off of the 460 platform. So you have the 460, which is the carbon fiber version, the 460 Ti, and then of course the big brother, the 462 Ti. So definitely a very nice lineup. I lean towards the 462 due to the larger size, fits in my hand better, that type of thing. But really can't go wrong. I really like the shape of this knife and the feel of this blade. It's one that you can really get in there and use very effectively. So we'll just go ahead and start running through these. I'm going to go ahead and start off with one of the Ti versions. This is a nice green, anodized up, very uniform green. You have a black aluminum backspacer. Centering on these is pretty good. And lock up on these are all nice and early. Definitely still locked in, no problem, early, so you've got a lot of good flipping time ahead of you. So this is the 460 in size, and this is the 462. So definitely a much bigger knife, fills my hand totally. You've got end to end, where when you get in this one, I'm kind of grabbing it up on the pinky here. So I do wish it had a lanyard spot for it, which would give you just a little bit more purchase like the 450s did. Definitely an equivalent size to the 450. Let's see. Let's just go through each of these one by one. This is a high voltage blue that we've done a bronze stone wash, and then you have a bronze titanium pocket clip on this model. The 460, the smaller model, does not have the titanium pocket clip, and you do have the really nice red carbon fiber on the 462. So definitely one that I like quite a bit. Fits in the hand nicely. Very nice design. Flips very nicely. Nice early lockup again. And looking at the centering down on the end, pretty good on the centering. Not quite perfect, but pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit this other 462. Now this is a polished out high voltage blue. Has hints of purple at the edges and some light, but very sharp looking knife. They polish up pretty nicely. Again, the carbon fiber with the red. Probably about 40% on the lockup on this one. And the centering is a slight bit off to the carbon fiber side here, but if you look up here, it looks real nice. So I wouldn't say that this is off by much at all. Definitely doesn't affect anything. These suckers flip beautifully and are very nice quality knife. Here is the 460. This is a polished up purple, high voltage purple. It has the carbon fiber on the one side, where the 460 Tis are all solid titanium. So centering looks pretty good. Flipping action is good on it. Lockup's about 45% in that area. Now these, when you go to flip them, you just got to be careful that you're not pushing on the lock bar with this finger. Pull that finger back just a tad and you're good to go. If you've got that finger on that lock bar, you're going to have a very sore index finger because it's just not going to let go. So this is the only 460 with the carbon fiber that I have. All the rest of these are the full titanium. So here's a nice green with a bronze drizzle. Lockup's real early on this one, probably about 5%. Centering looks real nice. I really like that green-bronze combo when it comes to the drizzle. Definitely is a nice color combo. And they do flip very nicely. Here's a double fade, high voltage blue to purple to high voltage blue. A little bit of different color here. It is not due to the anodizing, it's just oil in the pivot. I use the Nano 10 and it does leak out a little bit sometimes. So just the nature of the beast. But that's a nice blue, purple blue fade. And they all flip really nicely. Once you get the hang of having your fingers in the right place on these guys, you're not going to have any problem. Just takes a little bit of practice and you're good. So about 10% lockup on that one. Got a nice gold. Gold is always a good solid color. It's not a big fingerprint color. Gives you a nice base. That gold black complements each other real nicely as well. So nice early, about 25% there. And pretty nicely centered there as well. So there's the gold one. This is a green with a heavy bronze stone wash, so you can see that bronze in the edges as well as the bronze kind of throughout the flat spots. Definitely that green and bronze combo again. Always looks nice. Nice lockup. And again, centering is pretty good on it. So, green with brown stonewash. Then you got a real nice rich bronze. I like this one a lot. The bronze just looks really sharp. It's a nice rich color. Again, that's just a little nano oil around the pivot. This is a good looking knife. I like the smooth and then how they did the milling down in. You got that bit of texture down in there. Feels good in the hand. So lockup's nice and early again. Centering is good. And they really do. Once you get, even with a big hand, once you get used to this knife, it's not a problem. But it does take a little getting used to with a bigger hand. This one is kind of a blue-gray background with a purple drizzle. Gave you a little bit different effect, a little darker with a little pop of the purple there. So I really kind of like the way that one turned out. Nice early lockup on that one. Again, centering looks nice. And the purple gives you a little bit of flash. The blue is a little bit more matted than the purple is. So it was buffed out, done purple. And then I did a multi-etch bath, which gives you a little bit more of a matte finish, and then hit it with the blue. Here's another double fade, a green, blue, green fade. Turned out real nice. Very sharp little knives. I love that blade. That blade is just wicked. Really something you can get in there and work with. It is a nice design. I think this would be a real good everyday carry. Good user for you. Slim enough that you're not going to notice it in your pocket a whole lot. Certainly lock up again. Centered. And flipping like a champ. Now this one went all kinds of crazy. You've got double fade. You've got a gold, purple, blue, green, in the background, then a gold, purple, blue reverse fade in the drizzle. This one's pretty wild, looks really good in person. Definitely one that I like. Pretty sharp looking knife. And this color without the pocket clip there really allows that color to move around and pop for you. So definitely a sharp looking one. Again, centered up nicely and good to go. Yeah, I like this one. I'm surprised that one hasn't disappeared already. This one's kind of a cool, it's a light blue fade to gold, and I did go ahead and satin finish the pocket clip and buff out all the hardware on it. Notice how all the hardware on all the others is black. So I gave this one a lighter feel, lighter color scheme. Nice looking little knife. Again, nice early lockup on it. Centered real nicely. And you are good to go. So, Zero Tolerance and Dmitry Sinkovich have done a really good job. I love the designs that Sinkovich puts forward and that Zero Tolerance has chosen to work with. I'm definitely a fan of his stuff. Unfortunately, can't really afford a Sinkovich outright, so this is as close as the common guy tends to come. And honestly, it is a very good rendering of the quality and the design that he's come up with. So I definitely highly recommend pretty much all of the Sinkovich design ZT models, and there are a number of them. Well, these will all be going up to Blade Show this week with me. If you are interested, they are all posted on the website as well, so feel free to jump in there and snatch it up before it makes it to Blade Show. If you want to check us out, we're at www.jdcutlery.com. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.